What's the question?
Let's talk about married couples.
Married couples.
Right.
What about them?
If woman falls in love with a married man.
If a woman falls in love with a married man?
Yeah, and he promises her that that's the love from the first sight, and he's not into his wife, and she needs to be patient. He will be, I don't know, he will make her happy.
All right, so he tells her that he's in love with her and he's gonna wait, or just wait because I'm gonna leave my wife for you.
Mm-hmm.
He's lying. He's lying.
Why men behave like that?
Because they're fucking horny and they like power. That's it. They like control. They like control over you. And the fact that he can, you know, and I would put a large wager on the fact that every time that y'all see each other, you have sex. That you don't just go out and talk and hang out and then go your own way without having sex. It's the whole actions thing. I don't give a shit what he's saying. How is he acting? Usually he's acting in a very selfish way and in a very controlling way. And once he realizes that he has you, meaning he knows that you love him when he doesn't fucking love you. Because if he's cheating on his wife, he doesn't love anything. He doesn't know what love is when it comes to a relationship. Or at least he's not in a loving relationship. So he found one loving relationship, and now he's using someone else's love to control them. It's a control thing. It's a sexual power thing. That's legitimately what it is. And I wish I could say it's something different. I wish I could say that, yeah, he's just preparing the finances and preparing to leave his wife so that he can be with you. To me, that's fiction. Because if he really wanted to be with you, he would already fucking be with you. He would have met you. If he really wanted to have a healthy relationship with you, he wouldn't have cheated on his wife with you. He would have left his wife and then got with you. It's a really hard subject because it's so blunt. Like, it's a very blunt answer that I have for this. I think psychiatrists and psychologists, other people might have some different angles or some different opinions about it. But I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. Like, sometimes people just sort of need to hear someone's truth.
Yep.
And looking at it and being a man who's been in, you know, not situations like specifically like that, but I've known men that were in situations like that. And I know how they act, and I know how they are, and I know what they said. And these were friends of mine. And they're not in a loving place. They're not going to give up all the things that they have for someone he cheated on his wife with. And the fact is that even if he did, chances are he'll fucking cheat on you too. So it's just perpetuating this really bad cycle. And, you know, I think a lot of this whole thing is you look back and say, why am I even in this position? Because that's what happens is you start to like somebody, and then, you know, they either told you or didn't tell you at the beginning that they're married or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're fucking in love with this person and they're with someone else. And then they're leading you on because they don't want to give you up. Not because they love you, but they have fucking control over you. They have a control over when they get sex and you. And it's not like you gave it to them. But there comes a time when you need to take that shit back. You need to take your control back. And basically you just need to say, fuck that guy, I'm out. And that's really, 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 really difficult. There's a whole nother video on this. It's trapped in a a really bad relationship. That's the advice I would give on this one too. You know, build your life, move away from it. But even in that, this is the kind of thing where it's like, done. Cut him off. I wouldn't suggest going and telling his wife. Just leave. Just leave. Block him, whatever, just leave. And then start to do some research on yourself and some internal thinking and looking as to why this was a good decision when you first started, why it was an option. It's not looking back on it and saying it was, I'm a bad person, or, you know, I hate myself for this decision. But you got to look back on it so that you don't repeat it. Find out what the fuck was really going on. Was I just in a place that I was really lonely and this person gave me attention? And then I fell into this, loving this person strictly because they were one of the only people that gave me attention. That happens. And then we think it's love when actually it's insecurity on our part and lack of love for ourselves. We're looking externally for things that make us feel good instead of knowing that everything inside of us is the shit that makes us feel good. Once you're out, do research, find out, look inside of yourself and figure out, why did I take that road when there's so many guys out there that are single? There's many, many reasons why we would do certain things like that. So to ensure that that doesn't happen again, because I think a lot of anybody that's in that situation, given the situation, if you stopped right now, you'd be like, I can't believe I'm in this position. Don't allow yourself to get there again. And there's ways to not have that happen. Find out about yourself. So, yeah, my opinion, he doesn't love you. He's using you for sex or for control, to feel good. He's perpetuating some fucking social man thing where we have more than one woman and we're controlling everything around us. But yeah, I do not think that he loves you. I do not think that he's willing to leave a relationship for you, especially a married relationship. And even if he did, I think that he would fucking cheat on you for the next one. So yeah, that's a very blunt answer. But I'm not going to apologize for it. That's truly how I feel about that.